Let's get off the street. Get off the street. Get off the street. Get off the street. Like next to it. Get up to make it go wide. Get out of here! Whoa! What are you doing here? Hey, get away from here!
Josh, any comments on that?
Yeah.
What do you think?
You'll be focusing on 3 different areas. There's going to be a group that goes up to our cemetery, and the group that goes there, about 10 folks. You're going to be doing some follow-up from our Memorial Day programs that we had going on just this past weekend. On Memorial Day weekend.
I wonder, how many of you noticed that fat guy on the bench out there as you came to the door? Oh, just 2 or 3 of you, huh? That guy was here when I got here. He's got a silver star. I asked him, are you going to speak to this group today? First words I ever heard him say today, he said, no, I'm not a drill sergeant anymore. Some of you know him. His name is Mike. I bet you all know him on the panel. Mike was sitting out there with his belly hanging out. And he doesn't look very smart, but he's got a silver star. Now, that tells me he was someplace where it's pretty hot, and he did something pretty brave.
Can you explain to everyone what a silver star is?
Well, I don't know a hell of a lot about it, Susan. It's an award that they give somebody for extreme valor. The first is a bronze star. If you get something, do something extraordinary, maybe save somebody's life or something, you might get a bronze star. If you do something more important, like saving the whole company or saving an airplane full of guys, you might get a silver star. Or in the case of Air Force, it might be a DFC, a Distinguished Flying Cross, or something like that. Anyhow, I just thought that was an aside. As you walk by him, you can't tell who's been where and who did the fight and who saved our bacon. Who made it possible for us to speak English instead of German? Or Japanese, that's right. Those World War II guys really pulled our chestnuts out of the fire and saved against insurmountable odds. Now, I'm World War II, I told you that. When I graduated high school in '46, and the war ended in '45, they didn't declare a truce or a final thing until December 31st. Of 1946. So I am considered World War II, and I was overseas during that time in Japan, so I'm considered an overseas veteran. I also have a little disability, so I'm considered a disabled overseas veteran, and I'm a member of the VFW, and I get all the benefits of being overseas in time of war. Now that's to my benefit, it's not to my credit that I did anything great. My service was with MacArthur. I was in his message center in the same building, in the Daiichi building in Tokyo, and I was there for 20 months after the war. I mean, he came from the Philippines to Tokyo to set up headquarters there. And MacArthur was considered a god. The Emperor Hirohito was a god to the Japanese people. And when he said, lay down your arms, they laid down their arms. They just quit. They didn't cut our tires.
I go on a ship to Tahiti, on a cruise, I should say, a week cruise on
I'd love to see that guy in the corner. His body is like this. No, it's mainly his upperclassmen. Yeah, no, look at that. There's something special.
that's hecka.
I'd hate to be that guy in the corner.
Who's gonna win?
This is what we're doing. Stacking all these flowers. Okay.